Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel.
It's been a minute.
It's been a long minute. It's your girl Missy here and
Akeem.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
So it's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've been on the channel, and we are finally coming back with another video. I hope you guys are just as happy to see us as we are to be back on your screens.
For sure.
Comment down below if you missed us, for sure. You know, I know a lot of people hit me up on other social media sites, but if you're still a fan, and you're still a fam, comment down below.
Yeah, because I know you have more than me, but I had a couple people reach out. When's your next video? And I'm like, it's gonna be next week, and we have all intents and purpose to put it out that week, and we never did. And then they'll ask me again. I'm like, next week, I promise. Like, all right, Sunday. And it's been going on for months that way.
Yeah, but, I just knew we were coming back in August for sure. Like, I was like, oh yeah, we're back next week for sure. And it never happened.
Because our last video was February.
Yeah.
It's the one where Missy had...
Valentine's Day. Well, yeah. Valentine's Day. And then our last video that we posted was Valentine's Day back in February. Mm-hmm. We've recorded. We've taken our camera different places. We forgot our camera here and there. But we've taken our camera. We've recorded... I think for me, it's like we'll start a vlog and then we'll have so much going on, we forget to end it. And I think once we forget to end it, it's just like, all right, we'll work on the next one or whatever the case may be.
Yeah. We do like to have like structure in our videos. So when we do put out vlogs, we like to have like some sense of what's going to be in it versus just picking up recording and then after a while just say, okay, we're going to end it here. So when that didn't happen, that kind of threw everything off. But like Missy said, we've recorded. We've talked about doing this, and y'all let us know if y'all want us to do this, to like sit down and do like a compilation video of everything we've done since February till now.
Yeah.
We've been to Jamaica. We
hosted
Father's Day.
The guys hosted Mother's Day. The women hosted Father's Day. I know we got more Mother's Day footage than Father's Day, but
definitely.
I do have some footage to insert.
Yeah, we haven't
show you guys.
Worst case.
We
went to Top Golf. I think it's a couple date nights in there. Like we've done a lot of stuff.
We've done stuff with the kids too.
Yeah. So,
because you forgot to mention that.
It's not completely FTK.
Zuri has been vlogging.
Zuri's
been vlogging. We took the kids on a trip, a back to school trip, and then Zuri and I ended up going back home to Michigan a couple months ago. And Zuri has no problem picking up that camera and vlogging. She's just, the difference is just like her cohesiveness of vlogging. Yeah. From a kid's point of view, just may not always be super interesting. Right. So it's like we got to chop it up. She vlogged her birthday.
Yeah,
she went on a birthday.
And that was back in May. Shopping
spree. So yeah, she's been vlogging. And then she had a Valentine's Day party for her little friends that, we also vlog. So we have a lot of footage that, like we said, we wouldn't mind sitting down and just kind of catching you guys up on that if anyone is interested in seeing it. But yeah, it's been a minute.
Let us know if y'all want to see that. Because we thought about doing that. Because we have the footage. We're like, do we delete it? Or do we put something together?
I don't think I would ever delete it, but yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. But we have a lot of like life changes a little bit. So Amir moved back to Michigan today. Fully fledged licensed driver. Aiden just got his permit and finished his driver's training. Ashton's getting ready to go to high school next year. Austin's getting ready to go to middle school next year. So it's just been a lot of moving components and parts. We've been hanging out with our crew heavily. If y'all follow us on social media, y'all know this. If y'all primarily our YouTube family, then y'all don't know this.
Well, we introduced y'all to everybody around the time of my birthday. And that was like our first time, like everyone meeting as a group, like all the husbands and the wives all meeting each other as a group. And I don't think anybody expected it to take off the way that it did. And I think that's also another reason why we hadn't really vlogged. I know a lot of people met us through vlogging, most of our friend group. But then, everybody doesn't feel comfortable being on a vlog. So I think that was kind of hesitant on both our ends. Yeah. Y'all have seen a lot of clips of us hanging out, or our video if you follow CC's World TV. CC is one of our, good friends. So she's always with us. So she's vlogging.
Yeah.
And we're making it to her channel.
All right. Y'all see our content through her lens.
Yeah, but we haven't been posting like we should because we hosted 4th of July and everybody came over also. But so like I said, we've been doing a lot. Going forward, we have talked to the group again. I've talked to them like numerous times, like, does everybody feel comfortable being on camera? And for the most of it, everyone said yes, because we're all almost everybody's content creators or don't mind posting content on social media. But then I think it was just like a little bit of hesitant of like still getting to know everybody, still getting comfortable.
Yeah.
But tonight we're vlogging. Tonight we're meeting up with the crew. We met up with the girls last night. And then tonight, well, I met up with my girls last night. And then tonight we're meeting up with everybody, and we are doing a game night and dinner. So that should be fun. But we got like a busy day because we dropped Aiden off not too long ago because he has debate club today. So it's going to be a very interesting day.
Yeah, to say the least. It should be fun, though. I'm looking forward to it. So just to kind of get my perspective on what caused the delay. So I feel like if I'm going to be 100% transparent, I personally saw like Missy put in a lot of effort to creating her Valentine's Day event that we put out on YouTube, from the decorations, the backdrop, the menu, everything. So from what they experienced in person, that was fine. But when we edited and posted the video, the YouTube algorithm, it did nothing compared to what we normally do. And it, for me personally, I'm not speaking for Missy, but it was disappointing. Not y'all, but I'm sure if y'all saw it, y'all would have watched it. But we get notifications on the back end, like fewer of your subscribers are watching this video compared to the others, and that's completely fine. Like, we put it out because we want to, not to necessarily chasing views. But it was just like, oh, okay. But it wasn't necessarily about that video. It was more so about this. I'm gonna get really technical here. So our most popular video and our most popular videos all have to do with the house, building the home, decorating the home, the whole design center, which goes without saying, it's the most searchable, it's the most universal thing that we have. Vlogs aren't really searchable. You either know the people, you like them, and that's why you watch it, or you don't. Like, most people don't just randomly watch vlogs. They usually discover people through broader content, and they just happen to do vlogs. So I understand that. We understand that. And it seemed like YouTube just put us in this loop of, unless we put out home content, it would not get the push that we felt like we should get. So at that point, it was just like, mentally, it was like, you know what? We're tired of putting out regular vlogs, and they only want us to put out home content. And then at the same time, that's when we started to all hang out with the crew more. And then I am a big proponent of like living in the moment. And that's hard to be a vlogger and live in the moment. It's really difficult. So if you vlog, you know what I mean. And if you don't vlog, tip your hat to the ones that do it consecutively and do it really well. Because we say all the time, like, it's one thing to live it, and then it's another thing to record it. And to record it, to be able to put it out in a way that is palatable for y'all, where y'all enjoy it, is a completely different process than just turn on the camera and then just whatever I do is just recording and y'all gonna see it. So from that standpoint, I just really enjoy living without having to worry about making sure that I'm creating a good 20 to 30 minute movie, essentially, to put on YouTube. And then I got used to that comfort, and it was like, hey, I'll come back eventually. We'll come back eventually. But I've missed y'all. Like, I missed y'all more than y'all probably think. And it sounds weird because you're talking to a camera, but it's the people that we interact with on YouTube that miss the most. And like some of y'all have
DMs and stuff like that.
And some of y'all, like I said, migrated over to different socials and reached out to us, but definitely missed y'all. So that was my reason. And then that itch started to come back to, want to get back in the game and get back to putting on vlogs and stuff like that. So we back. That's my perspective on how I feel. I don't know if you want to give yours or if you have a different one.
Well, mine was definitely a little bit more emotional.
Pass me that real quick. Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Mine was definitely a little bit more emotional and more mental. I think for me, it was like, I was already just like wanting to take a break at the end of the year. And I was just like, I might just do like a 30, 40 day, just, no vlogging. And I think but then we vlogged my birthday and different things like that. And then we, wanted to get those videos out and then, Valentine's Day. And then I think just like when the kids went on spring break, I think I was just exhausted. I think just like it was just mentally, it was a lot going on. Nothing like personal, but it's just like I'm a person who just needs a break.
Yeah.
Like I just need a mental break from time to time. And typically I take my mental breaks in like, the winter time. Like that's when I tell everybody that's when I hibernate, especially in Michigan because, it's when we get our snow and no one's really outside. Here's a little different. So here, yes. But this past year was like probably my first year when I was just like outside all fall. Like we had the Halloween party and then we hung out, we took the kids to go see the Lions game. And then, we hosted Thanksgiving and then I hosted the Christmas party, and then Akeem and I went out for our anniversary. So it was just like there was never a time when I could just hibernate, and just isolate myself. And I know it sounds crazy, but like it's just something that I go through where I was just like, I just need downtime where I can just focus on me. Mm-hmm. And so I think when spring break hit, I like to do, well, you already know, like every year for my birthday, I like to do like this overhaul of my life where I'm just like, okay, let's do something new. Let's reset. Let's, declutter and different things like that. So then when spring break came around, I'm like, all right, we got to move out, throw everything away, and then move back in differently. And so like that was just like my mindset. So it was just like YouTube just wasn't really anywhere I wanted to be at that moment. And then I think the other thing was like, so then I had like my mom's estranged husband, which was my stepdad, had passed away. So I think that had kind of put me in like a weird space too, because I hadn't seen him in a while and we hadn't been home in a while. But this was my, stepfather for 20 some odd years of my life. Him and my brother still communicating and different things like that. So that had kind of put me like in a little space also. And then we kind of just, really just focused on hanging out, spending time with our kids, not curating, but building the friendships, that we had just recently, created with these people. And I think if you saw us on social media, you saw that, in my opinion, I think in everyone's opinion in this group chat, in this group setting, that this is something special to us because it's just, I want to say, it's like it filled a void for a lot of us, especially the girls. I told you all of us actually are not from Texas. So being out here with little to no family and then little to no friends and finding each other and, filling that void for each other has just been a godsend. And then the men, getting to know each other and having their own friend group and then us all being friends is just something that I rarely saw, where it was just like everybody got along. Mm-hmm. Everything was great. Everything, and so especially at our age, it's hard to find, friends, in your late 40s that are aligned. And I feel like this is just such a special group. And I pray.
You said late 40s?
I'm sorry, late 30s, early 40s.
Oh,
but I pray that we keep it up. So we've been having a ball. Like Akeem said, we went to Jamaica. That was our first trip together. The crazy part about it is like right after my birthday back in January, Oria had asked, in a girl group, like, would you guys be interested in going to Jamaica? And I'm like, well, just the girls, or are we doing couples? And she was like, everybody. So I hit this guy up. I was like, I don't know, like, send me the information because we got a couple things coming up. I'm like, and we got something special coming up. And I was like, it's just a lot going on. I was like, so I don't know where Akeem is going to be at it with it. And like within seconds, he like, I'm down. Let's go. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're going. And so everybody ended up going except for one couple because they had already had a previous trip planned. But for the most of it, everybody showed up. Yeah. And we had a ball. And I love that everybody traveled well. I love that everybody got along. I love that, everybody just vibed together. And we just had like so much fun. So a lot of people were like, where's the videos and where's the pictures? And I'm like, it's hard to post real time when you're having fun because like by the time we would have like a whole day of events. And then by the time you got to the room, you're tired. Mm-hmm. You're tired. So it's like, I'll post tomorrow. And then y'all know, like editing, cutting up videos, muting stuff, just a lot going on. So it's just like, I'll post when we got home. Yeah. So when we got home, then I, harassed everybody with all of my pictures and content and stuff like that. But I'm looking forward to hanging out tonight. We're doing something different. Like I said, we're going to this place called ChopnBlock. ChopnBlock. I haven't been there before. Someone did share TikToks and Akeem and I looked at some, but we haven't had internet, like consistent internet in over a week. So I couldn't really check out the videos like we wanted to. And so, I'm a little nervous. as far as like how the food is going to taste, but I'm excited to check it out. I do know we might be coming in a little late because Aiden has to stay a little later for school. But I'm, if we can make it in time, I'm looking forward to trying the food. But I'm definitely looking forward to going to like the little game show place that I think Maureen found. So
yeah, so actual like game show style setup. Y'all probably seen this stuff all over the internet before. So looking forward to that. We've been rambling for 15 minutes. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna edit out, but yeah. So we're gonna end it here. The next time we're on camera, we'll probably be headed to game night, and then we'll see y'all from there.
All right, we're back. Good evening, everybody. Keem and I are actually getting ready to go link up with our crew. We are meeting at this restaurant called ChopnBlock. I was gonna say ChopnBlock, and then afterwards we're going to this place out here in Houston called Game On Houston or something along those lines.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, I want to say it's Game On in Houston, but I'll insert the TikTok below because that reminds me I gotta send it to Zuri. But yeah, so we're getting ready to link up with everybody. So the whole crew is going to be here with the exception of CC and D. They had to support their son at his first football game. So good luck, Gabe, on tonight. But I'm excited about tonight. I believe we're doing guys versus girls, which is typical when we all get together for game night. So there's really nothing new. But I do know we're doing Wheel of Fortune. Yeah.
We're definitely gonna hand y'all a L.
Okay, so we've literally won almost every game that we played with y'all so far.
Okay, keep telling the lies.
Anyway, so
keep telling the lies, baby.
But yeah, so last night we had girls' night at Oria's house. She hosted a movie night, and we ended up watching Waiting to Exhale. But we had a ball. Like obviously, everyone has seen Waiting to Exhale before. This was like my first time like watching it like as a like founded married woman with my girl group. So it was just like, we was all talking ish and having a good time or whatever. Shout out to Oria for hosting movie night for the girls. We dressed up in our little black pajamas. I didn't get any footage, but I will like pop in pictures and stuff like that. We did get these like little tie knot bracelets from Oria with a little bag. I'll also insert that picture, but if you've been following me on social media, you saw that. Super cute. So I feel like this kind of just like really, I don't want to sound corny, but like solidified our friendship. But this like solidified our friendship.
That's our Power Ranger bands.
Anyway, of all of us having matching bracelets, I thought that was so cute. She said to pretty much like commemorate. No, it's like, but it was like commemorate.
Commemorate.
It's commemorate.
Yeah.
Commemorate.
It's commemorate.
Whatever. To like commemorate. Anyway, to commemorate.
Yeah.
To commemorate our friendship 1 year, but we haven't exactly reached a year yet. Some of us have reached a year. Like I've known them all for a very long time. We all haven't really had like our friend anniversary
in person
until December. That's when we all like really met, as you guys know, because you saw bits and pieces of the Halloween party on CC's page. What if that's the same Josephine that's in South Padre Island?
I can find out.
So yeah, so I will. Do you want to say anything, baby?
No, I'm trying to make sure. We're running late for one.
Extremely late. But it's not our fault. We had to pick up Aiden from debate club.
Y'all notice how she asked me and then start talking? Y'all notice that?
Let's not get back into that again.
Because they used to always get on my head like, you cutting that girl off. And I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. I'm chilling. But yeah, like she said, Aiden he recently joined a debate team. And by the time we had to pick him up and drive back, somewhat rush hour traffic, even on a Saturday, we were just running behind. So, and then it started raining, and traffic is what it is in Houston. If you know, you know, right? So, we were supposed to be here at 6. It is currently 6:44.
Terrible.
But in our group chat, Oria did say that we're good to go as far as arrival. I think Jeremy Tashar said they're expected to get there around 6:30, so they probably got there about 15 minutes ago. But we're only a half a mile away, so we'll be pulling up here shortly, so we're good.
Yeah, and also in our defense, as far as Aiden, we didn't find out about this until last night. So, and we made our reservations for game night with everybody else like 2 weeks ago.
And mind, he was there since 7:30 this morning. 7:30 this morning is when he had to be there, and then if he would have made it to the final round, he would still be. Voice crack? I feel like you put an ace and it shivered a little bit. But if he would have advanced to the final round, he would have got done around 4:30. So we probably would have been even later. We probably would have just skipped dinner and just met everybody at the game show. But it all worked out. That sounds terrible. Like he didn't make it, so it was all worked out. But he didn't make it nonetheless. And but this is only his second debate, and he just kind of got thrust into it because he joined, just thought it would be interesting, went for it, and
his teacher wanted
here
him
we
to
are.
join.
Yeah.
His AP English teacher wanted him to join last year because she had him in a class, and they had to do this assignment, and he knocked it out the park. So she was like, I really want you on the debate team.
He trying to get his mouthpiece together like his pops, you know. I told him I had a slick mouth. I was cold with it, still cold with it. It just depends on how you use it for good or evil.
Right.
You know which one.
So we're getting ready to pull up to the place. We will touch base with y'all in a little bit. I'll try to get like some footage in there. I've never been here before, so I don't know, like, you know, if they play a lot of music or what the ambiance is like for real. Like, I saw some pictures, I saw some videos on TikTok, but not enough for me to like know for sure what this place is like. So we'll keep y'all posted.
Yeah, it's a little West African spot, so I don't know if it's gonna be like a vibe dining place. Oh, here it is, right here.
Oh, okay. We looked at some TikTok, but
I already know what I want.
I'm gonna get whatever he gets.
The golden bowl? Okay.
That's what I'm getting.
It don't matter.
Did y'all come up with one?
That's all that matters.
Did y'all come up with one? No, nobody. I couldn't think of anything.
Just call yourselves the submissive.
Okay, whoa. Then y'all gotta call yourselves delusional. Now we gotta think of a name. better for the daytime than
Y'all done.
Okay.
Y'all see y'all submitters later.
We gotta come up with a name quick, because submitters is not gonna be it. That's crazy. Submitters is crazy. Very crazy. Very disrespectful. What?
I like that.
What could it be? I don't know.
You can speak for everybody else, but you can't speak for us.
Women who submit.
I like that for y'all.
You can't speak. You can't speak. You can't speak that y'all done lost your mind. We already don't know how to act.
Let me wrap your arms up.
We already don't know how to act.
You talk about some dominance.
You want us to
Yeah, submit,
right?
goddammit. Get on your knees.
I don't want you to be a provider. You're going to be a provider.
Period.
You're gonna get on your knees and let them tie you up.
I think it's a bus
Traveler's Table. I didn't know that was over here. I always hear about Traveler's Table, but the food was so good. I thought I was gonna eat off of a King's. plate. No, because I was already talking before I had ended it.
Oh.
I thought I was gonna eat off of Akeem's plate. So glad I didn't. Glad I got my
I'm so
own.
glad she didn't.
But it was like Akeem said it was a plantain. I had never had plantain before. I've only had African food maybe once, and that was when we went to Pele Pele.
Yeah.
Years ago. That used to be out in Cinco Ranch. I feel like we went to the one at the mall, but for whatever reason, I don't feel like staying there and eating. Do you remember that?
No, I took my parents there.
Okay, I was with y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did eat.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't eat though.
No, you ate.
Oh, well, anyway, so like I do remember that. But other than that, I hadn't had it since then. But so it was like it was spicy but sweet.
Yeah.
Man, it was so good.
Like I haven't been like impressed, and what I mean by that is like my expectations were superseded.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been in places before, and I thought it was going to be good, and it was good. Expectations matched. I haven't been impressed where it exceeded my expectations in a long time, right? So, but like it's West African cuisine, and we have the Golden Bowl, which was
jollof rice.
It was smoked jollof rice, not just regular jollof rice, and then it had like this curry, maybe coconut curry, cream with it.
Yeah.
It comes with chicken, but you can add steak.
Yes,
or
I
shrimp.
added steak. Akeem added shrimp.
And the flavor profiles were absolutely amazing. Like everything worked together, and it wasn't like plantains like what you're used to, where it's like just sliced and fried. It was almost like a bread pudding, like a plantain bread pudding, if you will. So it was highly recommended. Like everybody I saw, like when we did like the reconnaissance mission to look on like TikTok to see what people were saying. I'm just gonna turn around.
Okay.
And just to get a feel, getting advance on a restaurant before you go. Everybody was saying like, oh, it's like 10 out of 10. I'm like, but if I'm just being transparent, I didn't feel like it was going to be that way.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, maybe if your palate is used to that, then, because I'm not a huge curry fan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't eat it a lot, but I smell it a lot, if you know what I mean. So, and just the smell can be off-putting if it's really, really heavy. So I didn't know what to expect.
If you want to stop at a different one, because
No,
this
I'm
one
just
was
turning
packed. Okay.
And I didn't know what to expect, and I didn't know what the flavor profile would be, but like the chicken was tender. I want to say it was chicken thigh meat. I don't think it was breast meat or anything like that. But the chicken thighs, it was good. Perfectly charred, perfectly seasoned. The shrimp had a little bit of kick and spice to it. The jollof rice was perfectly tender, but not mushy at all. Mm-hmm. Even the curry, like when you mix it was like a well balanced
meal. Amazing.
Like it was top 5 things I've eaten in Houston.
And everybody felt the same way. Like everybody that had their food there, like what was it? 6 of us, 8 of us, 10 of us,
10.
8 of us, because Ilya and Los didn't show up. So all 8 of us enjoyed. Like everyone enjoyed their meal. We all had. All I think, except for Carlos and Jeremy, everybody else had the Golden Bowl, but all had different ways. So good. I know they had jollof rice and something else in theirs, but Jeremy cleaned his bowl, so it was good. I brought the rest of mine home. I think only me and Oreo brought the rest of ours home, but yeah, I wasn't leaving it.
If it was closer, I could see myself
coming here often.
Like probably once a week.
Mm-hmm.
No bullshit.
And shout out to our waitress Tiffany. Like she was just good energy. Okay, she was good energy. If y'all ever out here at ChopnBlock on Westheimer, in Houston, check out Tiffany. Tell her the crew of 8 sent her. She was good people. She's a great personality. So shout out to her. I'm a little buzzed. My drink was really, really good. My drink might have been too good, but my drink was really, really good. And the king got me at this sketchy gas station. Oh Lord, I feel like my makeup is so washed out because I haven't worn actual makeup since before Jamaica. I've just been wearing my Fenty moisturizer, tinted moisturizer. So I feel like I look washed out. But oh well. But yeah, so we are headed to the game on Houston. I will touch base with y'all when we get there. Said that we saw the bald girl up there. I kept looking at her. I kept looking at her and I was like, I don't want to stare. I told my husband, I was like, but they definitely giving Steve Harvey. I can't wait to see it. I love it. is hilarious. Okay, you gotta get vertical content because I can't get vertical content. I didn't even know we had one. Always. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey. You see it?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, contestants of all ages, we want to welcome you to the hottest game show on this side of I-45. Are you ready to play the game show studio?
Means punch. Please choose someone from the other team that you would like to duel. Alright, we got B-Mac and Punch. Now, so, for this very first duel, I'm going to need you both to shake what your mama gave you because I'm challenging you to a 30-second groundbreaking
Twerk off.
earthquaking. Letters up on that board. We have an H.
Let's go, sis!
Houston, we have wait, we had a hat be thrown down before you were able to finish. Which means y'all have it 3 seconds to guess the entire phrase starting now. Alright, so I'll go ahead and give the wheel a good spin. Alright, what was this ascertained question? Who are you married to over here, Paul? He, okay, I can see that. Someone from the other team that you would like to duel. Okay, we got Keem and Charles. Yeah. Now, that is not part of the duel, Keem. So, for this very last duel, Smalls, please choose a number between 1 and 10. Keem, I want you to do the same as well. Then I'm going to ask my lovely producer back there to write down a number between 1 and 10. Whoever's closest will win those bonus points and steal the turn, potentially. All right, let's see.
Without going over?
Whoever's closest. Well, we can't do an exact match. All right, let's see. Carry the 1, and then divide it, and then your number. Okay, Keem. All right. All right, let's see. We got 7 and 6. They know each other. Let's see if it's a good answer. What is the real number? 4. Which means, Smalls, you can go ahead and go back to your phone now.
He went under the brakes. My goodness.
So this wasn't my idea, but he said I'm not allowed to change the score. Yeah, you know, I'll still take your money though. Let the bad words win. It was very close. Y'all were 50 away. So, but.
All right, what's going on, y'all? So today is the next day, right after game night. I'm about to get over here with Missy. So I just want to give y'all a recap of that and also dinner, because based on, let me see, that work? Okay. So based on like how it was set up, based on music, I'm not sure how much of the footage we're able to get in and get around YouTube's copyright. But we'll start from the beginning and just give y'all a quick recap on how last night went. So from my perspective, let's start with ChopnBlock. ChopnBlock was awesome. Like it's a small restaurant, like a good size. It's not like a huge restaurant or anything. West African cuisine, I think we mentioned that already. And the food was amazing. Like I'm really impressed. A lot of places just meet my expectations. Food is good, but this one, it exceeded what my expectations were. And just based on, I don't know if I can say this, based on the way the plates looked at the end of the dinner table, I think everybody enjoyed it. But it was good. It was really, really good to me, to the point I'm looking forward to go back. Yeah. What?
That's it. No, I was impressed too. I didn't know what to expect, to be honest with you. I won't say I'm a picky eater because I'll try anything, but I had never had like the type of cuisine that we had. At least not that I can recall. But I had the golden bowl also, like I told y'all, and I added steak to mine. It was perfect. Like yeah.
I did like the
You'll
shrimp.
see me again for sure.
Like it comes with chicken, but the shrimp.
The shrimp was really good.
I like the shrimp over the steak because Missy, like she said, she did the steak, I did the shrimp, and I gave her one of my shrimp, and she gave me one of her skewers of steak. The steak was good, but
the shrimp was really good.
Yeah, the shrimp was really good.
Yeah.
A little bit of kick to it, a little bit of spice.
A little egg thing that we had.
Oh, then we had for appetizer, we had the Scotch bonnet egg, but their twist on it. It was like a Scotch bonnet deviled egg. And if you know what a Scotch bonnet is, just look it up. It's think of a hard-boiled egg, and it's usually like wrapped in, I think, ground beef or beef, and then it's deep fried. But this one, it was like the beef shell, but it was a deviled egg on the inside, and it was really, really good.
It was so good.
It was expensive for it because it's 2 eggs. It was really one and cut it in half, and I think it was $12.
Right, you kept saying 2 eggs, but yeah, it was literally 1 egg.
It's 2 servings because they cut it in half, but 1 egg,
It's
$12.
for 1 egg. I was gonna say $6 ain't bad, but no.
No, that was like
$12 for 1 egg is crazy work.
Yeah, I need me a tray.
Yeah,
At least a little half dozen.
It was worth it. I can't say I would do it every time, but it was worth it. And the
Yeah.
drinks were really, really good.
Yeah.
Or at least the one drink I had was really, really good.
I got something simple, just tequila pineapple, but I know like a lot of the ladies I got mixed drinks.
Yeah.
But definitely if you're in the Houston area or if you plan on visiting Houston looking for somewhere to go, definitely check out ChopnBlock. This one, the one we went to was in the Midtown area, and I'm not sure what the other location is, but y'all got smartphones, so I can look it up.
Yeah.
The second part, game show. Hopefully, based on the footage we were able to put in, y'all see who won.
Yeah, because the camera cut off towards the end, like literally towards the end. Like maybe the last 10, 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. But yeah, I was able to whip out my phone real quick and whatever.
Yeah. So it was I didn't do like any like pre-research into it too deeply. Like I knew what it was, I knew the whole game show concept. But I didn't go look at TikToks or Instagrams or YouTubes or anything like that just to get more of a feel for it.
Yeah, same.
But we had a ball. Like it was in this really obscure buildings, no like lighting or anything on the outside.
Yeah, because it was it's inside like an escape room. It's like it has an escape room inside there also, and then the little game show area.
So when you get inside, who's that, Zuri?
Mm-hmm.
When you get inside, there's like this lobby area, and then like once you sign the waiver, and then your group gets to go in. It's like a private room to play the game show, and you can set up your tables however you choose to. And we did the men versus the women, or men versus the women, and it was pretty cool. So we had, I think it was 1 hour, and we did 3 different games. So the first game was
Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, it was like they couldn't call it that, they said for copyright reasons, but the first one was kind of geared towards like the Wheel of Fortune style game show,
which we should have won. Like we
shoulda, coulda,
woulda. If y'all wouldn't have stolen our answer, we would have won.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. So we didn't steal. So we stole it, but it was within the rules of the game. So Derek and Oria had a little face off, and he won the face off, and he got this burglar cap, dual face off, whatever, and you get to throw it down, and you get to if it's their turn to answer, and you want to steal it, you can throw that, and you get to guess.
She said the whole sentence, and then
almost
stole it out. No,
it was,
she said the whole thing.
We got it
the
on
only
footage.
thing is she didn't see when he threw it down.
Yeah, we knew what it was because we had said it to each other before she said it, and so I forget what the phrase was, but she's reading that he threw it.
We have a problem.
Yeah, Houston, we have a problem. So when he he was quick thinking. Shout out to Derek, because I would have never. I'd have been sitting there like, dang, they won this whole time. I got the little cheat code. So he threw it down, and the look on Ori's face. I told her this in our group chat. I said, it looked like you looked at him like he betrayed his whole vows.
Man,
It's like
my jaw dropped. Like I was appalled.
So
I forgot all about the little hat.
So we that was the Jeopardy?
The Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune. Then the next game was
Family Feud.
Family Feud
which
style.
we took. Like we doubled.
They cheated.
Nah.
Okay, y'all. Okay, I want pay attention to what I'm about to say.
How did we cheat?
And listen,
When
y'all
they survey people.
Hold on. Y'all put this down in the comments. So you know how Family Feud is. Give me your top answers, right? So the guys had one, and it was name something one of the first things you do in the morning. So Jeremy said yawn and red X, but stretch was on there. Okay, yawn is not a stretch, whatever the case may be. Then when it was the ladies' turn, it was you name somebody you don't want to get a call from. Yeah. So people said like mother-in-law, stuff like that. And then somebody said bill collector, and then it was a ding, but the answer was IRS. Now I'm like, wait a minute. Now the IRS isn't a bill collector.
The IRS is absolutely.
Okay, no, the IRS is not a bill collector. We file taxes every year to the IRS. That's not a bill collector. And my thing is this: if bill collector and IRS are synonymous, then stretching and yawning should be anonymous. So if you had a script, right? Hear me out. If you had a script and it say, okay, actor, you're supposed to wake up in the morning and yawn, you're probably gonna do this. That's stretching, right? Nobody's not gonna do that. Was that it? Was that real?
Yeah.
You gotta contain. So y'all tell me down below. Do y'all feel like yawn and stretch should have been combined and given the points for that if bill collector was the answer and IRS was what the survey answer was?
I can't even imagine still debating this and we won. Like that's crazy.
Anyway, so y'all didn't win. Y'all won that little game based on a little technicality.
I'm talking about y'all. Like you won.
But it should have been a blowout. We shouldn't even been close.
So it was never going to be that.
Mamba mentality. We don't just want to win. We want to destroy.
It was never going to be that. How about one of the questions was you have company coming over. What do you do around the house to prepare for company?
Here you go.
And they over there talking about like, oh, we got this. We're going to answer that. I'm like, y'all don't do anything to prepare for company, especially not this one.
You know why? Because I'm usually in the kitchen doing the cooking, and she's doing the cleaning. Now, if she was doing the cooking, I would have to do the cleaning.
That's not the same thing. But no, preparing for company would be like when your parents came to stay out here. You didn't cook before they came.
That's why I got you, baby. You do such an amazing. I'm a great job at cooking, right? True or false?
You do okay.
I do okay.
You do a good job.
Okay. Would you ever feel comfortable taking that away from me because of how good of a job I do?
Yeah.
Shut up. No, you wouldn't. But anyway, so we won that one. Well, they won that one or whatever. And then the last game was
Name That Price. Name That Price,
Name
which
That Price,
was The Price is Right, whooped our behinds. Like I don't know if it was because the drinks had kicked in. I don't know if it was because we were overheating because it was so hot in there because it's such a small space. We did terrible at that. We did terrible. I will say shout out to Maureen. It was a couple of them that she had right, and and we kind of went against her. Not as a group because like we couldn't agree on anything.
Yeah,
well,
because
some of the things we couldn't agree on.
It's a pressure cooker for sure.
Yeah, and then.
So, because it's like, okay, one of the questions was like, how much was a Mattel Barbie doll when it first released? And it's 5 of them. It's 5 of us, 5 of them. So everybody has an opinion. And then maybe 2 or 3 seconds after you first get the question, the host comes over there. She's like 5, 4. And it's like, what do you say? Like one person said this price one. Like, so what do you ultimately say? You didn't really get a chance to come up with a concise decision. And nobody wants to be the person that says what they think. And then it turns out to be drastically wrong when somebody in the group probably had the right answer.
And you got, like you said, you got to answer fast because that's how we lost one of our turns in the first round. Is we had an answer, but nobody knew who was supposed to answer it.
Would it have been right?
Yeah, it would have been right. And so we kind of just paused. It was when we were supposed to kick out the letters, but yeah.
Yeah, so.
I still don't know how y'all came up with Coming to America when all I saw was like 2 A's in the C. That blew my mind.
Carlos said it to me. Because Jeremy, it was me, Jeremy, Carlos. And Carlos was looking at it. He was like, I think it's. And he was like, yeah, it's Coming to America. And I was like, it is. And I'm like, damn, it is.
That's crazy.
I was like, I know y'all don't have that one.
I don't know because they had on their Meta glasses, so I don't know. But yeah,
And
that one blew my mind.
It was too loud in there to say, hey, Meta, and then start talking, and then to hear it back. No, it was too loud for that.
We were being accused of cheating, and all we were doing was getting content with our phones while they weren't.
Because the phones would be up here recording, and then you would see the phones down here. And I'm like, what y'all Googling?
Anyway, we didn't have to cheat.
So, anyway. And then the other one was like, how much was a Hershey bar? Like 1900. And then the other one was like, how much did Muhammad Ali's boxing gloves? I want to say when he beat Joe Frazier.
They just said, how much did they sell for in 2016? I don't think they said a name.
No, he said which one. He said which fight it was.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it was Frazier or Thriller Manila with.
I don't think it was Thriller Manila. That don't sound familiar.
Yeah. So either way, but it was pretty cool. Like overall, it was just a ball.
We had so much fun. Like it was just a different type of date for us as a couple, and then it was just like an extremely different date for like everybody as a group. I don't know, we was definitely on our young, I kept telling everybody in the group like we the new 30s. But yeah, we had a ball. Everybody had a ball. I'm looking forward to doing it again. Even though Kim didn't do research, I called myself doing research, and then only to come to find out that the place that I was looking at in Houston wasn't the place we went to. But the other place looks promising also, so they owe us a rematch. We might have to link up and go to the other place soon.
And I'm a competitive person by nature, so anytime that I could do anything with, even if it was for fun, the slightest bit of competitiveness in it, I'm all for it. So that was extremely fun. Definitely got to run it back like Missy said. But all in all, it was a great night. Looking forward to the next event. Looking forward to being back on here with y'all more consistently. We've already explained everything at the beginning of the video, what all happened.
But we're back now. Yeah. We have a lot going on. We have an announcement coming out next week. We have the Halloween party that we are planning for next month. Well, tomorrow September, but for October. And then we have Thanksgiving is coming up. I know you guys were asking me to do fall decor last year, and if I'm being honest, I haven't done it this year, and I probably won't do too much considering, like I said, tomorrow is the 1st. But I don't know. I may do like some Halloween leading up to Halloween, but because I already have a Halloween theme, like I don't want to take away from that, and I don't want to have to redecorate. But you guys know that we host for Thanksgiving, so I'll probably decorate for Thanksgiving. And we already talked to the crew about doing a possible Friendsgiving. So, obviously I'll have content to be able to decorate for that also. And then Christmas is coming up. Our anniversary is coming up. So my 40th birthday, top of the year is coming up. So we have a lot going on. We have a lot of content planned. And if you guys are interested in seeing, you know, the content like we told you guys about, like the stuff that we have been doing over the last 6-7 months, let us know. We have no problem doing like a sit down video and making a compilation, or we can do like a separate Jamaica video. And then do
I don't know if we got enough footage for Jamaica.
You don't think so? Well, we'll see. We'll see.
I don't think so.
We'll see how that goes. But yeah, if you guys are interested, you know, comment down below. Let us know that y'all want to see, you know, the back footage. I know in the past you guys have said like, if we didn't get a video out and we were like, oh, we did this, but we didn't put it out, y'all would ask for us to post it anyway. So if you guys are interested, we'll oblige.
Zuri is trying to tell me something behind the camera. What's up?
What about South Padre?
Yes, we said South.
We told them we went to South Padre.
In the beginning part of the video, we told them about South Padre.
Yeah, we talked about it.
So all of that stuff is Zuri. So
we told them how you vlogged South Padre, how you vlogged going to Michigan, how you vlogged your birthday. We told them all of that.
Yeah. So we plan on, we want to see if they want to see like probably sit down and kind of talk about it, show the clips, come back, talk about it, show the next clip.
Maybe we'll bring you in for it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That'd be fun. We'll probably bring some wine, a little drink, kick it with y'all. Let me know if y'all want to see that. So.
But yeah, so again, thank y'all for being patient with us. Thank you for tuning in to today's video. Hopefully we'll see you guys continuously after this and the next couple of videos that we have coming up. Make sure, you know, like I said, y'all let us know that y'all are here in the comments so we can, you know, link back up with y'all. We did get some comments throughout the time that, you know, we were gone. We were trying to make sure that we were keeping up and responding. I was trying to make sure that I was keeping up with, you know, posting birthdays and letting you guys know what was going on when we could. But if I'm being honest, it's really just easier for us to post on other social media sites than to post on the community tab, because I always forget it's there. But yeah, so if you guys want to link up with us, if you haven't already, you know, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Lemon8. Some people have found me on Facebook, all under Missiedenise. You can follow Akeem at, there you go. All right, so thanks for tuning into this video. We will see you guys in the next one.